How's that, y'all? We are live. Let's see here. Live chat. Okay, live chat. All right, I think it's working. Not sure how y'all doing today, but I know Obam F Spike was asking about it. I was hesitant to use YouTube Live, but really, I wanted to show my brother that yes, we could do it. Now, as you notice, I just filled up the hummingbird feeder, so hopefully we'll get some hummingbirds. I feel like those will probably be the streams I do when I do these kind of streams. Just have y'all check out my hummingbirds if they come by. And we got a thumb up and we got a comment. What's going on? How you doing, Boom Boom Girl? Hi, how you doing? I see the chat is working. Okay, cool. It doesn't stay up, so I'll have to read the comments, as they come. What's going, Rap? XEDE, appreciate you being here. Yes, this is one of my first streams without using Streamlab. So have fun, you guys. There's really no rules to any of this. I did want to make the point that the thumbnail was highlighting. Allowing racial divisions to be a topic of politics is fine. That's actually okay. But allowing skin color to be the defining narrative of perceived or non perceived actual racial injustices is simply a matter of sin. There's nothing to do with skin, okay? So, problem is always sin, it's never skin. Just having a beer, hanging out with Jesus Cristo, and yeah, it's my backyard, y'all. Oh, don't show him everything. Don't show him everything. I still gotta fortify some stuff. uh, and I appreciate you being here, Boom Boom Girl and Rap. I didn't really have much to rant about. This is my first attempt. Typically, if I'm doing something like this, I will be ranting or have some other kind of subject matter to go over. But it would help if I bring my other phone out and maybe we could go through some things. I wanted to talk about Joe Rogan's podcast. And I don't know if you guys saw Joe Rogan's podcast with Sanjay Gupta, but the narratives and the rhetoric is to the point now when I was watching TMZ commenting on it, where it's communal conversation now. In other words, no one has anything fresh to bring to the table if they haven't already been told to say what they're saying by either CNN or Dr. Fauci. Okay, saying that I belong to the party that doesn't believe in science is absolutely asinine. You simply refuse to listen to my scientists. You simply refuse to read the scientific, uh, published, peer-reviewed papers that this used to be the way we did things in this country. Talking about what Rand Paul was talking about. We used to in this country used to be able to let physicians be physicians. Doctors would study the papers, they would understand the science behind the drug or the medicine and make their determination based on that. Okay? Seems like we're not doing that anymore. Seems like now, unless you really are Dr. Fauci, we don't give a f what you have to say as far as your scientifical explanation or your medical expertise opinion. Okay, that's scary. That's Soviet Union. That's literally the Red Scare that you know McCarthyism and all them used to like freak out about because it's contagious. It's a cancer. You know, if we don't operate and cut this cancer out now, it'll consume us. It will consume us. We will always talk about skin color without even talking about race, by the way. And we will always allow that to interfere and bring prejudice to the conversation when, as a Christian nation, we all know that that has very little to do with anything. Your skin color is a point of genetic heritage and some scientific explanation to pigmentation, and that's about it, y'all. That's about it. Especially from one Christian to another Christian, right? Now, are there people that with the cross, associated with them committing sin and racial injustices and are part of a systematic racist system, such as, to name one famous example, the Ku Klux Klan? Yeah, I ain't got no control over that. God gave everyone free will. I mean, it's kind of like if I took like a Black Lives Matter mask, put it on, and started looting and robbing. Do I represent all of y'all? I don't know. I don't know. It seems like the thought process here is only going one way in this country. There's no room for argument. There's no room for a back and forth, and that's pretty sad. Just some random thoughts as I'm waiting to head out for the day and do some dad stuff. I'm having a beer, relaxing. Are we really going to let them censor and cancel Dave Chappelle? I think Dave Chappelle's funny. I don't really get or understand why we can't laugh. Or why we can't just change the channel. If you don't think it's funny, change the channel, right? And so can I support Dave Chappelle with white skin color, a Hispanic last name, and a proven track record of voting for Donald Trump? The answer is unequivocally yes. Okay? Yes. The narrative that Eminem put out there that, oh, if you vote for Donald Trump, you can't be my fan. Bullshit. You can barely exist in this cancel culture without us. And we ain't even really helping you. Like, we're just here. And that's the only reason why you're able to exist, is the fact that we exist. The fact that alpha male still exists in this country is the only reason why cancel culture hasn't canceled everything. I want to go back to the most famous canceling of all time. And that would be the episode of Community in where Chang is perceived to be wearing blackface. The character, Pierce Hawthorne, is a white racist. That's his character. He's an old white racist who likes to joke about racism in a way that is funny based off of his age group. Okay, demographic. All right. He says, while playing Dungeons and Dragons, I attack him. I attack blackface. So if you agree with the canceling of the show in that episode, Dungeons and Dragons in Community, you then agree with Pierce Hawthorne that Chang was in fact wearing blackface. That means you agree with the white racists. Food for thought.